Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Black Labels. PG for Loyalty Runs Deep. Sending you another video here with the 2K heads. Today we're gonna make my PG build, my two-way build that I play lock with, and I also play PG with. This is also the build that I won the Bucks tourney with. So I will go ahead and show you that. There's some adjustments and stuff that I'd want to make to it that I'd like to update, which I'll go ahead and show as we go through the video. But other than that, let's get started. That's my build right there. Start it over here. So me personally, I go left hand. Left hand's kind of my thing. I've always liked left hand. It's just preference at the end of the day, so it doesn't really matter what you want to do with that. There's no bonus. I go 6-1 on this. So now 6-1, you get a lot of attributes and a lot of badges on stuff. So for this two-way, I go 6-1, and the wingspan, I go at 6-7. The reason why I do that is because I'm looking for the 92 3-ball. I still want that 99 steal. Now, the 92 3-ball is, if I go any higher, it gets taken away. So I still want that gold limitless. So I drop it here. Me personally, I play on silver clamps. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that down. I want to get it right to that threshold. So now silver clamps is 86. 87's for that Hoff Menace. So that's why I run it at the 87. So in this point, we're going to go ahead and raise the dunk. We want those quick drops, so we raise it up to the 80. Now we do need 16 total badges, so we're going to go ahead and get that up there. Boom. Right there. That's that threshold. Now we're going to go to the 3-ball, 92. 24 shooting badges is pretty comfortable. I typically like to have a little bit of a higher free throw, just because like when you're going on the transition files, stuff like that, at least you'll be the one shooting the free throws. It helps boost your takeover. But you do want this 92 3-ball, especially at playing PG. You can run the pick and roll a little bit higher. That limitless is a big deal. Now ball handling. Now this is one of those things. If you're like a dribble head, this is probably not going to be the best build for you. The reason being is because you have silver handles for days. Me personally, I don't really dribble that much. I can dribble. It's just I like to get to my spots. And like I said, I'm on a two-way build. So with the two-way build, I have to kind of be a little bit more smarter with my offense. That 99 steal, we're taking that all the way up, maxing that out. That's honestly what the biggest thing is in being locked this year, is your steal rating. Your perimeter defense, I mean, like I said, it does help with the bumps and stuff like that. But, I mean, if you're pretty good at getting to your spots on defense and beating them there, and you're reading a PG pretty well in their moves, you'll be in front of them most of the time and you'll get your contest. So I wouldn't really trip too much about that. Raise that up. We want to try to get to that threshold. My acceleration, it's going to be about 85. Want stamina. So as we go through here, we're going to kind of adjust as we go. Let's see. Perfect. I got that 20. Perfect. 25 right there. Now, what I do is I have a +5. So for my +5, it's always going to go towards playmaking. Like I said, this build is a two-way. So the playmaking on here is a little bit iffy. You have different thresholds and stuff. Me personally, I'll put +4 on my playmaking and get to that 27. And then I'll go ahead and put the +1 on defense. Now, you only need 25 because you want to get the Hoff Menace, and then you could get Silver Pick Dodger, which is 10, and then the 18. If you want to go gold, you'll get 19, and then you'll do the Hoff Glove. You'll core that at 25. Because you'll have Hoff Glove. From the Hoff Glove, it'll put you at 19. You'll core Interceptor, and then you'll have the 6 for Clamps, which will put you at 25. So that's kind of where my move was on that. So the 25 was pretty comfortable. You could go 25 or 26 on this. Me personally, I went 26 just because I was going to go ahead and run Gold Pick Dodger. I might actually toss in an off-ball pest just to get a little bit, so they're not when they're dexing and stuff like that. That helps me a lot. But then my playmaking, I have just enough. I'm coring Clamp Breaker at 7 so I can get my handles for days. Every season, though, and this is the difference with this build, I do want to add a playmaking badge every season. Shooting badges are pretty set. It's locked at 24, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. The playmaking badges, though, is something where I want to try to get that killer combos to this build. Like I said, the more playmaking badges I can add to this build, it's just going to get dangerous. Like I said, it could already do everything, but the playmaking is the only thing that kind of still needs its boost. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, you can kind of play around with that and go how you feel. But this is pretty close to the build that I won the Bucks tourney with right here. Like I said, I was a little bit slower. I was able on this build to get the acceleration up. That's something that I would have changed. Shooting badges, you have just enough. You core your Agent 3s. You're going to get Agent 3s and Limitless, and then you could core one of those and get Blinders. And then everything else is kind of preference. But let's see what we got here. I go with the pull-up precision. That's me. I'm a fader. I like to fade in the 3s, and I also like to get to my mid-range, my elbows, and get the fades down. I love this badge. Probably one of the best badges in the game. Secondary. Now, this is preference as well. I would go between extreme clamps and perimeter badge drop. The reason with that is perimeter badge drop, you drop the unpluckable. You have Hoff glove now. So if you drop that, you're going to get your steals a lot. Also with extreme clamps, when you get those body up animations and stuff like that, it's a little bit easier to get the plucks too. So it's kind of preference. Me, I'll take the perimeter badge drop on that. Now this build will come out as like a two-way. You got your boy Kirk Heinrich, Fred VanVleet, and Darius Garland. Not the craziest comparisons, but like I said, if you're a guy that plays PG and you also want to play lock, this is the best build you're going to make for that, because you're allowed to do everything as a PG and you're also able to do everything as a lock. I know there's a lot of controversy in the aspect of you got to be big to be a lock. You got to tune into some of the games. You know, it's a lot more team defense this year, and it really comes down to the amount of turnovers that you can create, and that's why you still have the 99 steal. That's what it really comes down to at lock these days. But right now we have a two-way three-point shot creator. Again, this is Black Labels here with 2K Heads, and I just want to go ahead and share out my build. So y'all have a great day. 2K Heads out.